This episode of Sweet Point Setter Tales finds us at Highland Hideaway, doing what we love, guiding clients on this beautiful 1,500-acre preserve. Today we lead the wing shooting to editor Sonny Fulks of Press Pro magazine, while we focus on field management and dog work. I'm Wade Kisner, and I grew up hunting upland birds. Nothing's better than chasing a couple English setters called Sweet Lou and Adeline. Lou is a master hunter, and Adeline is quickly learning the trade. These are some of our tales.
Sweet Point Setter Tales is brought to you with support from our sponsors.
A short time after getting Lou, I had an opportunity to guide upland hunts at Highland Hideaway Hunting in Riverside, Iowa. I found guiding to provide a perfect way to help develop Lou's bird skills by extending the season and hunting opportunities. The biggest benefit was sharing a beautiful point, honor, and retrieve with numerous individuals that maybe were experiencing English setter gun dogs for the first time. These days, for me, going to the office means navigating acres of beautiful upland habitat on foot behind some special gun dogs. This episode is dedicated to all the hardworking guides and their four-legged partners. Most guided hunts start with an early rise. This particular day was colder than usual, so I made sure to pack extra red cedar bedding in the dog boxes to keep them warm for the trip. It's 22 degrees as we roll into Highland at about 7 a.m. We meet up with my client, Sonny Fulks, and his two guests.
I shoot a lot of things, do a lot of writing. I've done some things for sporting classics and gun dog double gun journal.
I check in with Ryan Giannini, the owner, grab some ammunition, and get our field assignment for the morning. There are different kinds of hunts we guide, sometimes a half day in the morning or a half day in the evening, or it could be a full day. Full-day hunts can present a challenge. When you're out in the field longer, you need to be extra mindful of the dogs and their energy and conditioning needs. Before every hunt, I give a brief safety talk. We'll be hunting these two dogs and nothing on the ground. Obviously, we're not going to shoot anything on the ground. And then the other thing is we always try to get those birds to get up above our heads. Like that one yesterday, it took him a while to get up, but you played that right, AJ. You waited. And waited to get a little longer shot, but that gets the dogs out of harm's way. With the guiding I do, you meet a lot of interesting people and see a lot of interesting guns. What's the history on it?
Well, it's an Ithaca 4E, made in 1923.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
It's a Bill McGraw gun.
That's beautiful.
A little tight, but it
does the job, huh?
does the job.
That's neat.
You want to let them get out of the way.
Yeah, you'll be, so when these guys are done shooting, and then you'll pull that girl up
maybe.
and then finish it off, right?
You've hit a bird with that already, then I tell you.
Yeah. This morning we are hunting a field we call the Double Gates. Consisting of 80 acres, this field has a blend of timbered edges and open medium cover on one side, and stands of taller switchgrass on the other. Food plots of corn and sorghum are positioned to hold the birds towards the center of the expansive fields. And then there's the steep hill, creating a challenging climb, the Widowmaker. AJ and I will go down kind of the middle. We'll keep the dogs kind of working inside. He's got a birdie already over there. You could sell that gun now and say, oh yeah, I've killed a hell of a lot of pheasants with that gun. That was a nice shot though, that was. The old girl did it that time. Reached out there. It's rewarding seeing your clients having fun. The most complicated aspect of guiding is understanding the dogs. Having the benefit of hunting with Lou for about 9 years, I can usually tell exactly what he's doing in the field. He's usually coursing around looking for scent, and when he finds it, he will go on point. Windy days and running birds can create some issues for us. You always have to be prepared. That bird may be there in the fence where Lou's pointing, but it also may be on the other side or down the hill a ways. You have to get your hunters lined up. The great thing about hunting with pointing dogs is it gives you an opportunity to set up your gunners in a position where they may be successful depending on which direction the bird goes on the flush. Everybody's in position. We choose somebody that's going to go in and make the flush. In this particular case, AJ is going to go in and flush this bird, which we believe is on the fence. Adeline's coming up to do the honor. She's honoring Lou's point. She will stay in position as long as Lou stays in position. We'll give AJ an opportunity to kick around in this fence to see if he can produce a bird. If he can't, we'll relocate Lou, and that's what we're doing right now. Usually through a verbal cue of hunt, Lou, hunt. He will then move, and he knows that he's going to move forward and try to find that bird, or at least get closer to the bird than we were before. Addie jumped the fence. She's obviously trying to find the bird also. Both of the dogs are real birdie at this point, and go on point again just on the opposite side of the fence near this food plot. Again, we're going to get our gunners lined up in position, and somebody's going to go in and try to produce the bird into the air so it can be shot. In this case, they're kicking around in the brush or in the food plot there, and no bird's coming out. So I'm going to wait here a minute and let them work on that, and then I'm going to relocate Lou by giving him a voice command, which we did. And he then and Addie both move forward trying to isolate this bird, which we believe is running ahead of us. That particular day, all the birds seem to be wanting to run, so there's no exception that this bird's probably running down the hill. And eventually, giving this procedure, we'll hopefully find this bird.
No, what's wrong?
Now we got another point. Lou's on point down here. And I'm pretty sure this time we're going to produce the bird, more than likely. So we get our hunters in position. The last one, I'm trying to move Sonny down the hill a ways, so in case that bird goes to the west down the hill, he's in a position where he may get a shot. And as a guide, that's really what you're doing. You're trying to make the people successful the best you can. I can't predict where the bird's going to go or where he's going to come out of this cover, but hopefully by getting the gunners in the right position, we will maximize our opportunity to get this bird harvested. With everybody in position, we're going to release the dogs again. AJ's going in to see if he can produce the bird here in front of Adeline. This is pretty heavy cover. These birds could set tight. A lot of times they will once they've been tracked by these dogs and the dogs get close to them.
Come on. Come on. Here. Nice bird.
One hard-earned rooster.
boy, Dad.
I was afraid I was carrying so many dead birds of AJ's I wouldn't be able to get my gun
I
out.
think that made the magazine maybe there.
Because I was actually dead on the bird in the air. And I had you in the frame. I could see you in the bottom of the frame.
That was the end of our day. Lou and Addie hunted well and gave us lots of opportunities to put up birds. I do my usual tailgate check.
Any debris that's kind of gotten up under there that could migrate into her ears.
And with that, we wrap it up.
You know, with a pair of really nice English setters today. Wade's English setters were, I think they could probably do second-year algebra, so they were a lot of fun to be behind.
Yes, we did. Lou and Adeline did awesome. Wade, good control of dogs. Awesome morning.
Had a great hunt. Dogs did a great job. Birds, good healthy birds today. Conditions were good, so really enjoyed it.
Someone asked me why I enjoy guiding. At first, it was an opportunity to get the setters on lots of birds and maybe pay for some new dog equipment. I have to say that now it's more about finding more days to spend in the field with my setters. The window of time for Lou and I to be in the field together closes just a little bit each day. And by guiding, we can maximize the days of the seasons we both have left. Along the way, we have met many wonderful people that share a love of upland hunting. And maybe, just maybe, we have influenced a few to take a longer look at English setters when choosing their next gun dog. Hi, I'm Wade Kisner with Sweet Point Setter Tales. Do you have an interesting story idea for a future episode? We'd love to hear about it. Drop us a line at sweetpointsetters.com.